was wondering if you could talk to him. I mean, I did my best yesterday. I was walking on eggshells. I didn't want to start another row.
You didn't. Congratulations.
No, but there was a lot of things that were left unsaid, things he ought to hear.
Look, Hazel's my friend as well. She's going through enough hurt without all this.
Then we have to change his mind.
Yeah, but I'm walking on eggshells as well.
Then we have to try.
Look, Ashley's beliefs, his principles, make him who he is. And I knew that when I married him. I don't think I can ask him to put that aside.
But there's another side to all this. He needs to show compassion to them.
I hope I am. But I still can't condone what they did.
Ashley, Hazel wants to lay her son to rest.
I can't pick and choose my commandments. Thou shalt not kill means exactly what it says.
She wants him buried in the village so that she can visit the grave every day. Is that asking too much?
He'll be buried there. But it'd be hypocritical of me to take the service, so another vicar will be doing it. I need to speak to Bishop George about the arrangements.
So you know the coroner inquiry opens today?
Best not to think about it, I suppose.
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, he just wanted this all to be over, and they can't seem to leave him alone. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait for the funeral to be over. I mean, I know it's going to be hard for you, I really do, but at least then it'll be an end to it all. Have you spoke to Ashley yet?
I went over there yesterday.
Has he said something to upset you? Well, look, if it's about the service, we're doing exactly what Jackson wanted. We are not changing a thing.
He's refusing to take the ceremony.
You are? Can he do that?
His mind's made up.
Well, I'll find a way of talking him round.
I doubt it. He thinks what we did was wrong. He says he can't condone it. We can go to another church or another vicar if we want.
No. No way. I promised Jackson that I was going to see this through. I also promised him that I was going to look after you, and I am not going to let him ruin that.
10 makes 5, 5 makes 10.
Lovely. What's Marlon got on today?
Lasagna.
Wonderful. We'll have 3 of them, please.
Didn't realise we were stopping for lunch.
Our treat.
Hope this isn't just to butter me up.
No, just the opposite.
You misunderstood me earlier. I didn't mean to criticize.
Me and your dad have been talking, and however we feel, we know that you're always going to stick to your principles.
You were always stubborn, even as a young child. I'm principled. I don't principled.
I think I know what you meant, Dad, but thanks for at least trying to see it from my point of view.
Burying the body in the village, as long as another vicar does the ceremony, we think's a really good compromise. We just want to draw a line under it.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Here, you love. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Good to see you. Want some lunch? Look, Aaron, what's happened? Has Hazel said something?
Just leave it.
Aaron, talk to me.
What's Jackson ever done to hurt you?
Nothing. I think of him as a victim in all of this.
So why won't you bury him?
Excuse me. We're here to enjoy a quiet meal.
What's going on?
He's saying he won't do Jackson's funeral.
But Ashley said another vicar will do the ceremony.
Well, like Jackson wasn't good enough for you. You think you're God now, do you?
Look, I understand how you're feeling, but this really isn't helping.
No, I'm not letting him get away with it. You sit there in your stupid church. You don't know anything about real life.
Perhaps if you had spent a little more time in church, young man, you might have learnt the difference between right and wrong.
No, OK, he is no angel. But what he did was to help Jackson.
You don't help anyone by killing them. Not in the eyes of God.
You see, there you go again, talking about how God feels. Maybe if you open your eyes, you could see why we did what we did and see the pain that Jackson was going through every single day. Sorry. You know what I'm like. Just let me mouth run away with me.
You were sticking up for Jackson. I'm proud of you.
Thought it'd upset you.
It just all got to me. Everyone arguing over the body, and we haven't even had a chance to grieve for him yet.
Well, if Ashley has his way, then we never will.
Sometimes it just all seems too much. I feel as if I'm not going to get through it.
Well, look, I'm here for you. We'll get through this together. Find another vicar or another church.
It's not just the funeral.
Well, then what's worrying you? I mean, we did what Jackson wanted.
And I'd do it again. It's just, I don't want to go to jail. Does that make me sound like a coward?
No, of course it doesn't. But that's not going to happen. The solicitor said they might not even prosecute.
And Jackson thought he'd done everything to protect us. What if they're both wrong? I mean, what if...
Stop it. Shh. Look, it's going to be all right.
Do you think I should go and see if Hazel's all right?
No offence, but I should think that you're the last person she'd want to see.
Thank you, that was lovely.
Yeah.
I'll give your compliments to the chef. Is there anything else I can get you?
Well, jam and sponge would be nice.
Yes, we'll have 3 of them, please.
I'll tell Marlon. Now, I know you think my Aaron was out of order, and he probably shouldn't have mouthed off like he did, but there are a lot of people who feel the same.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Then why are you doing this? And don't try hiding behind bringing another vicar in. Jackson was one of us. He is entitled to be buried in our church by our vicar.
I can't ignore what they did.
No, they did what he asked them. He wanted to die.
But lots of people say that. And sometimes they change their minds. Jackson is never going to get that chance. Why can't you see that?
Because Aaron did what he thought was right, and I am very proud of him. And I'm not the only one.
Forget the pudding. I'm not hungry anymore.
Thanks, Chels.
You need to tell him. Are you not bailing out at all?
Well, it would be a shame to waste the jam sponge.